Hi, welcome to the Industry Astrology Full Moon Forecast for June of 2023. The moon is waxing, the energy is increasing. How are you feeling? The moon is waxing, growing bigger and brighter, and on June 3rd at 8:41 p.m. Pacific time, the moon will reach the end of the Purnima Tithi and begin to wane again. This full moon has a lot of life energy in it. This June full moon is an energetic boost for the world, and it falls in a very powerful place in Vedic astrology, one that has to do with refinement of personal power and claiming what you value and how you value yourself. The month of June brings in the solstice later on this month, as well as the outer planet Saturn that will station retrograde. It is also beginning a pattern around karma in relationships, in particular with Venus, that is going to continue and get much stronger later on in the summer, in July and August. This full moon is in the nakshatra, or the Vedic lunar mansion, called Jyestha. Jyestha nakshatra. In Vedic astrology, this is a star that falls in the heart of the Scorpion. Jyestha star in particular deals with themes around self-protection, honor, independence, and really does bring up, especially if there are power dynamics, maybe in your family or in your relationship or in your workplace, maybe bringing in more consciousness around this and how to create a sense of respect in your life, and also how you respect others in their lives. Jyestha is sometimes called the queen star, the eldest sister, and it has to do, with this seniority, the power of seniority, and the power of our souls, right, to demand respect for what we know and what we've experienced. She's connected to a fertility goddess named Jyestha Devi, who has been in some ways forgotten or demonized even over the centuries. Now she's associated with misfortune and loss, like Lakshmi, like the sister who is the opposite of wealth and prosperity. So Jyestha Nakshatra does carry these themes also of struggle and conflict. But on a deeper level, there is an inherent courage and strength and wisdom, a lot of wisdom in this star. And it's about touching in on your own personal needs. It's about self-respect. And that is the bedrock of all life, really, and the possibility for success. So this is a strong full moon for stepping into your power, maybe speaking what you need to say to certain people, or just maybe taking the reins of your creativity or your service in the world in a new and innovative way. Jupiter and Rahu, the head of the snake, are together now in this Guru Chandal Yoga, which is growth and innovation, maybe even radical changes in areas around education and human rights and the arts and humanities. If you're interested in knowing where it aspects your chart, you could check out my 2-hour horoscope presentation that I did on Zoom live a few weeks ago. It's for purchase up on my website. But in general, Jupiter and Rahu make a lot of powerful acceleration. They were raising the debt ceiling even more in the United States, and there's a just this hyper expansion that is continuing, hopefully with something supporting it underneath, right? And there is actually, on the other hand, a foundational force right now in Saturn, the planet Saturn, and how he's aspecting actually into Jupiter and Rahu and kind of putting the reins on slowing things down while there's this acceleration forward. Saturn is in Aquarius, in Mula Trikona, really grounding and helping us take a look at where we are standing, right? Now Saturn is slowing down even more this month. After this full moon, he's going to be lurching to a total stop, and by the new moon, he will station retrograde. So there is something very important in the next few weeks coming forward and into this next lunar cycle that we may need to be really focusing in on. And that again depends how Saturn is aspecting your natal chart, which you can find out also on my Teachable platform. I have Saturn horoscopes there. If you haven't seen that already, check it out. It's a great resource for the next 2 years even. They're valid. So Saturn station retrograde this month is an important turnaround. It's going to happen in the star of Shatabisha, the star of disclosure, of healing. Something could be revealed in some area of your life. So this is a time to come back to who you are and what you want. Venus is beginning a dance with Mars in emotional Cancer right now. She entered into the sidereal sign of Cancer and now is with Mars as they kind of go through a dance through the summer. There's a lot of energy for creativity here, a lot of passion in relationships, charisma, and a lot of lessons around how we are in relationship possibly as well, especially when Venus begins her retrograde cycle later on this year. So let's take a look at what the tarot cards have to say about this powerful full moon in Jyestha Nakshatra. Okay, so we have the Page of Discs. Commitment, right? I was just talking about this. Hard work, commitment, the Ten of Coins, security, how you're saving money, maybe, how you feel secure in your relationships and supported. And there is financial insecurity right now. You know, one thing that Jupiter and Rahu does is create inflation, create insecurity in the banking system, creates volatility in the markets. This is something historically that it's done, actually, Guru Chandal, throughout the centuries. And so it is a time that you might be feeling like questioning, hey, how do I prepare? How do I make myself feel grounded and secure? As also Saturn is kind of pulling back, looking at what is it that you want to commit to. This card also in the Rider-Waite is an image of a family, right? And the patriarch in a way. And it's funny, Jyestha star is a lot about the dynamics of power and money, the control of power and money and inheritance in the family. And so, themes around this, around how the dynamics are in situations where you put your commitment in, where you put your energy into your work, and what kind of returns are you seeing, and how secure are you feeling? The last card is the Star, which is such a beautiful card. It's connected to the sign of Aquarius, where Saturn is right now by transit. And I really do feel like it's one of the biggest blessings right now to have Saturn there, because even though he's slowing down now and he's turning retrograde, which can be kind of the heaviest kind of energy, right, when he's not moving at all, he's in the star of Shatabisha, this higher vision, this sort of deep understanding, disclosure, and connecting to the Varuna, the god of the night sky. Life on other planets and satellites that surround us, and how we connect with each other, how we also heal one another, how we find and reveal the secrets that can heal this earth as well. You are a part of a greater family, the family of Mother Earth, and your inheritance is in the harvest that comes from her soil. Your power and your ingenuity matter, And you deserve for your work proper pay. As sure as the Venus star will rise in the natural order of things, there is healing to be found. Envision who you are courageously and commit to your path. It is sacred and worth so much. Okay. Thanks for coming to the In Industry Astrology Full Moon Forecast. I do offer one-on-one readings on Zoom. You can book a session with me easily on my website, anandastrology.com. I'll leave a link in the description window below. Also, there's a free calculator on my website if you'd like to calculate your birth star, your birth nakshatra, and get a free PDF guide. And make sure you also subscribe to this YouTube channel and check out my Instagram and Facebook pages as well. And I will see you soon coming up on the next video.